Fala galera, aqui quem fala é o Bruno e sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal BruuGamer. E aí, como é que vocês estão? Beleza? Galera, hoje saiu, tá, um trailer de Svartalfheim, de God of War Ragnarok, beleza? Então galera, se vocês curtem God of War, deixa lá para fortalecer o canal, tá? Se você não é inscrito, se inscreva. A sua inscrição para mim é muito importante, tá? Assim você vai me ajudar a crescer um pouco mais no YouTube. Eu sou um YouTuber bem pequenininho, tô começando agora, tá? E assim vai também me ajudar a chegar à meta de 1000 inscritos, beleza? Galera, sem mais delongas, vamos lá, tá? Design de criaturas e personagens de God of War Ragnarok. Vamos rodar.
I get to lead a team of fantastic and brilliant concept artists, and our role is to create the characters that you see in the game. That's everything from the main hero cast you see to the creatures, the gods, and monsters that you come across. The hope is that we get something that feels unique and stands up to the history and the legacy of what the God of War franchise has always done. I feel like from the first games, that was a similar approach that they were doing, and that's not always easy.
Show, hein? Foi bacana. Criando criaturas e personagens.
My name is
Rafael Grassetti, diretor de arte.
Hi, my name is Marissa Cabra.
Artista técnica de personagem, a Marisa.
Hi, my name is Angela Rico, and I am
Artista sênior de personagem, a Angela.
Hi, I'm Della Longfish.
Chefe de conceito de personagens é o Della.
Come in. What in all yarns happened to him?
As a character technical artist here at SMS, I rig most of the characters and props that you see throughout the world.
As character artists, our job is to create 3D assets based on the beautiful concept art provided to us. We do this by making sure that the silhouettes and the models and the textures and materials stand out instantaneously. So when you see our characters on the screen, we want you to almost like them immediately.
Eles usando roupa de frio, mano.
To some extent, before even interacting with them.
As art director, I get the chance to collaborate with all the departments in the studio, from narrative to viz dev, because we want to make sure the factions feel correct, all the races belong to where they're supposed to be, like all the realms have very specific characteristics about them to make sure it all fits within the God of War universe.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
In the God of War 2018, we saw Brock and Sindri, and that was the tip of the iceberg of the whole drug.
No ponto do iceberg dos irmãos Rudra.
We actually get to go and visit Svartalfheim, where they're from, and a great part of that too is we want to make sure that we expand the cast. You know,
parece uma cidade mercante, né?
Of what was represented, and that was something that we hadn't seen.
Reino mercante, na verdade.
Place. There's a lot of different biomes. You go from wetlands to mountain springs, and took a lot of inspiration from hot springs, from the minerals that you find. A lot of colorful minerals, a lot of resources. So the dwarves being the races that they are, we wanted to play on that as well. So you see their influence on Svartalfheim on every corner.
It's a realm where you're going to find a lot of water environments. There's quarries. It's a very industrial city. It's very organized, and you can see all the dwarves putting all the work into creating this great city where they live in.
Knowing that they're blacksmiths, that was kind of reflected within their clothing, and you see that within the houses and every inch. You want to make sure that both the environments and characters had a cohesiveness that felt like every inch of it felt like it went together and was designed specifically by them.
Parece que estão sozinhos aí, ó.
We haven't seen in some of the other realms and is unique to this characters and their location.
Ou vão visitar alguém.
It all goes together and creates a feeling within a realm that you're excited to see.
Dos monstros que já apareceu, né? O lagartão gigante. Olha lá, falando em
When designing a character to match the geography around it, first it's definitely dictated by the viz dev team and the narrative team and the story team. They make sure the character is designed for features that fit in with what they need.
When designing the Grims, we took a lot of inspiration from the environment. So we took a lot of inspiration from lizards, creatures that kind of belong to that environment. They have those big claws. There's small critters to the big ones, and really building up that race, making sure they kind of belong and that realm lived in, and that ecosystem felt like very diverse.
Making sure that it feels natural and believable is a big part that goes into the design elements. So our artist Stephen Oakley put a lot from the environment concepts that Luke Berliner and his team were doing, and put a lot of those into actually the skin texture, even the bulk and volumes that you see in the characters. So it really does feel like not only do they belong in there, but you're able to see them and they stand out for the combat experiences with the character.
Character design is all about storytelling. In the example of Durling, His design was really tailored to convey his own personality. He's a bookkeeper from Svartalfheim, and because his job demands, he's very organized, he's very rigid, and he's a very play-by-the-rules kind of guy. But then in contrast, you have his friend. So when you see Sterling connect with his pet, we see that he's not all just this rigid librarian guy, but that he's got a
polvo, bicho de estimação dele.
I do believe that we're all storytellers, no matter what we do, even in the tech side of things. I mean, we work to make these characters that then tell a story, and we can also kind of put those features and traits on our rigs.
Uma sereia. Não sei se é uma sereia exatamente. Pra mim é uma sereia.
Svartalfheim, the dwarves, working with different races from different realms, so definitely seeing Ragnarok and the impact of that into the realm, it puts them into this position that's very interesting to see which side they take and things that they're building. So as you go through the level, you find out a lot more about this race and the political situation that is happening while Ragnarok and Fimbulwinter is taking place.
Cara, tá muita vontade de jogar logo esse jogo, sabe?
Oh, they're running away.
One thing that our hope is with the cast of characters within every realm is not that it's just enemies there to kill you. We want to feel believable and that there's a wide world out there, but we want to kind of plant these seeds within any cast of the realm that there's more outside of what you're playing, and we want the fans to feel like they can go back and really visit those areas and want to go explore.
The geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter.
O Fimbulwinter, será que terremotos também estão?
Going into Svartalfheim, I'm really excited for players to experience all the new races that lived in that realm, how they play very different.
Aparentemente já começou o Fimbulwinter ali, né?
Wildlife, it's something that kind of goes unnoticed, but we took a lot of effort to make the realm feel believable. So there's a lot in Svartalfheim, a lot to explore.
I'm really excited for Svartalfheim. It is a gorgeous realm. After looking through some of the cinematics and playing some of the cinematics and playing some of the puzzles, I'm so excited how water plays such a big feature in that realm, and that is so cool.
I'm most excited for fans to finally get to see how the dwarves live. Brock and Sindri were fan favorites in the last game, so I think that all the work that we've put into Svartalfheim is going to make all the other dwarves shine just as bright as the brothers did.
The best part I have is turning on to YouTube and seeing all these callouts and all the attention to detail that the fans pick up on. That's one thing that we keep in mind when we're designing characters, to make sure we do right by the fans. And knowing that all the work we put in will be seen and appreciated. That's not always the case, but our fans just get every little nook and cranny on that. And we love that, and we packed a lot of that in for this new cast, and we hope you guys get the same feeling with God of War Ragnarok.
Cara, incrível, incrível. E é isso aí, galerinha. Lembrando que semana que vem está chegando, né? Está chegando o nosso God of War Ragnarok, beleza? Comprei a mídia física, vou trazer para vocês, tá? Muito conteúdo, muita gameplay, beleza? Então, se você não é inscrito, se inscreva, vem fazer parte da comunidade. Sua inscrição para mim é muito importante e assim faço mais um amigo aqui no YouTube, beleza? Então, galera, eu vou indo nessa. Muito obrigado, não mais é isso. Valeu, falou!